Good morning, everybody. It's October 25th, Monday, about 8:15 in the morning. I usually don't fly on Mondays, but the weather's going to be really crummy Tuesday, Wednesday, and maybe Thursday. There's a front coming in from California, and the winds are going to really howl, so I decided I better get the flight in today, and I'll make another video. It'll probably be, hopefully, boring. Don't need any excitement on the way, but I'm thinking about flying up to Santa Fe, do an approach up there, and go back to Albuquerque and maybe do an approach here. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. Let's get the ATIS.
Station Officer. Albuquerque International Airport ATIS Information Officer 13520. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Your clouds at 20,000, ceiling 25,000 grossen. Temperature 8, dew point -4, altimeter 3014. Remark. AO2 sea level pressure 158, A deep southeast. Simultaneous approach is in use. Arrivals expect visual approach runway 8, runway 3. Departing runway 8. Notices to airmen. Taxiway hotel closed. Advise on initial contact. You have information.
Okay, it takes care of that. Let's load up a procedure. Good change. We'll go approach. We need Santa Fe. Yes. KSAF. Okay, enter. We'll do the RNAV 2 if it's available. Go to an LG, which is good initial approach fix. Load and activate the approach. Bingo, bingo. All right, let's load up the weather for Santa Fe. We'll find it off the flight plan. Santa Fe 2855. There we go. Switch over to that. And we need to go on 19.2 for clearance. There it is. Bingo. Let's talk to clearance. Albuquerque clearance, Bristol 585, November, Mike.
Bristol 585, November, Mike, Albuquerque clearance.
Yeah, good morning, clearance 585, November, Mike. Plane is NG5, slant Gulf. Be heading 360 degrees, 7,500 feet to Santa Fe. I've got Oscar, negative flight following.
What was the requested altitude again, sir, for Bristol 5 November, Mike?
7,500, 5 November, Mike.
Bristol 5 November, Mike. Departure frequency 123.9 squawk 0447.
Okay, 23.90447, 5 November, Mike.
Bristol 5 November, Mike. Read back correct. Have a safe flight.
Okay, 0447, enter that. Bingo, let's stay ahead of the airplane. We've got the autopilot set up, altitude set. We're on the main fuel pump. These are off. Brakes still on. We're on the left tank, got full fuel, at least we did. We burned 0.2 of a gallon sitting here. And we've got 114 degrees on the oil temp. We'll wait on that. Go over here. Bingo. So we know which way we want to go. Everything's looking good so far. Trim set. Wrote down the time. Alright, altitude. Yeah, looks good. And what I'll do is this is going to be like a, regular flight. Kind of cut it down a little bit, but we'll do the, taxi, takeoff, a little bit of the flying up there, the approach, and then coming back. So we'll see how it goes. But you've seen this flight before. But hey, if Jerry Wagner can do Auburn to Oakland all over and over again, I figure I can do Santa Fe again. So we'll see what happens here. All right, we've got enough oil temperature, 4,000 RPM, thereabouts. Close enough. Okay, that one's good. That one's good. Okay, we're actually ready to rock. We've got our altimeter set, 3014. Back down here, we'll go over to ground, 21.9. Dial in towers, 120.3. Stay ahead of the airplane. We want to do direct to NLG, activate. Yep, good. Go back to default nav. Bingo. All right, 2200 RPM, 2090. All right, do we got everything ready? Everybody got the seatbelts fastened, the canopy's locked, other cameras on just in case we need it, and let's talk to ground. Upgrade ground, we're still 585 near Mike at T hangars ready. Taxi Oscar, like 3 at Fox 1's available.
Still 585 near Mike, Albuquerque, ground runway 3 at Foxtrot 1, taxi via Foxtrot 1.
Taxi via Foxtrot 1 at 3, Fighter Mike. Stumble a little bit. Clear right, clear left. Sun's just coming up. 54 degrees today when I was riding the motorcycle down here. Had the heated stuff on, so clear right, clear left, yep. Okay, good. We'll put the landing lights on, the other fuel pump. Get that all set up, ready for takeoff. We've got our heading bug set. And there's Atlantic. Looks like the fancy cars are loading up the fancy private jet. But hey, they're not having near as much fun as we are. Okay, clear right, clear left. Kind of quiet this morning as far as other traffic. Clear right, clear left. And we're at Fox 1. We'll go over to tower, dial in departure, so we got that in the backup. Albuquerque Tower, still 585. Near Mike, holding short 3, Fox 1, ready for departure.
Bristol 585, number Mike, Albuquerque Tower, runway 3 at Foxtrot 1, line up and wait, traffic landing, converging runway, correction intersecting runway.
Okay, I'll line up and wait on 3 at Fox 1, 5, number Mike. Okay. Here we go. Close to the center line. All right, we got flaps in, both fuel pumps are on, the landing lights on. We got plenty of oil temperature, 159 degrees. We're ready to rock as soon as we get the go ahead. Well, finally, I cut a bunch of this out, but there's finally the...
We take 651, turn right on Charlie, contact ground point 9er.
About time.
Left or right on Charlie and point 9er, take 651.
We are
Bristol
burning
5, number Mike,
gas
proceed
here.
on course runway 3 at Foxtrot 1, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 35, number Mike, on course. All right, finally, here we go. Everybody ready? Seatbelts on, canopy locked. Both fuel pumps, flaps, landing light. Here we go. Have some fun. All right, full throttle, kinda. There's 50, that's enough. Up and away we go. Tap the brakes. Go ahead and turn. Go, flaps up. And we'll turn the autopilot on. And she is running good today. Climbing. Let's see what do we got here. 1,400 feet a minute, 1250. Really cooking. Good. All right. Let's see. What do we want? Let's go to 360. There we go. Autopilot's on, indicated airspeed to climb at 75 knots. Good. The instruments are looking good. Okay, talk to you when we get close to the approach, unless something interesting happens, which it rarely does, which is probably a good thing. Okay, let's get the ATIS for Santa Fe. We're starting to receive it on the radio.
Santa Fe Tower Station, Echo time 1353 Zulu. Wind 010 at 9er, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 6, dew point -4, altimeter 3017. RNAV runway 2 approaching you, landing and departing runway 2. On initial contact, advise you have echo.
Okay, that's perfect. That's exactly what we want. RNAV 2, we're on our way to Nelgy. And there's our smart glide ring, if you remember the last 2 videos. Still working well. Do it just a little bit here. And and show the Rio Grande, the big Rio Grande River. Whoopee. And the trees are turning, obviously, change of season. So, be back with you once we get close to doing the approach. 5 November Mike, request frequency change.
Field 5 November Mike, radar service is terminated, squawking VFR, and for exchange group, if you want to continue flight following all the way to Santa Fe, Albuquerque Center 132.8, you have a good flight.
Okay, squawking VFR, talk to you way back, 5 November Mike. Santa Fe Tower, Bristol, 585 November Mike.
Number 585, November Mike, Santa Fe Tower, Grant.
Yeah, good morning, Tower 585, November Mike, about 3.5 miles south of Delgy, 7,500 feet, like to fly the RNAV 2 with a missed approach, left turn out, back down to Albuquerque. Dan, I've got echo.
November 585, November Mike, practice approach is approved, maintain VFR, no separation services are provided, report established on the final approach.
Okay, report established, 5 November Mike. Okay, so that's easy. Must not have a lot of traffic. They don't need reporting before I get established. Now we're coming up on LG. A little bit of that. And no other traffic in the area. That's always a good thing. There's another shot of the Rio Grande with the trees turning. I think that might be the ranch down there where Alec Baldwin just had that accident. Not 100% sure. Looks like it though. Should be close to the area. Really feel sorry for the guy. Okay, we're 1 mile from Duna, which is the final approach fix. Have to report Duma. We hear that. We've been cleared for the approach. And there's a couple of Cessnas in the pattern, so we'll have to watch out for them. Hope the tower keep us away from them. And 5 November Mike, Duma inbound.
5 November Mike, Roger, you can take it right down to the minimums that you like and call the missed approach.
Okay, we're down to minimums, call the missed 5 November.
And then just on the missed, just fly runway heading towards our.
Will do, runway heading 5 November.
790, make right traffic for someone else.
Okay, we got our glide path coming in.
Making right traffic. So give me a right 360, be following the King Air on a 4 mile follow.
Okay. Capture it.
Making right.
Hey, thanks for a King Air. Cool. Must have been going too fast. Okay, we'll slow it down a bit. And engine instruments are looking good. Over here. More of the trees turning. Alright, let's put the camera down and pay attention to doing the approach. And we got both fuel pumps on, landing lights on, ready to rock. Brakes off, chokes off. And we're looking for
500.
6503, which is the minimum. It's 6820 now. We got the autopilot out, we'll need to take that off, or it'll fly us into the ground. That'll be good. In our heading bug. $65.40, looking for 6503.
Santa Fe Tower,
Minimums.
There it is, autopilot's off.
Yes, 790, continue downwind, number 2, following company traffic on midfield, downwind left hand.
Alright, it's good. Climbing.
Cessna 962, runway 2, you're cleared for the option. Wind 340 at 7.
Clear for the option, 962.
And 5 November, Mike, left turn at your discretion. Traffic says Cessna, you're just past the beam, I'm approaching baseline.
Okay, I'll start the left turn now, 5 Mike.
Citation 999 Yankee Charlie, Santa Fe ground, good morning. You're cleared to Women's Gateway, Yasi 4 departure, Gallup transition as filed. Maintain 10,000, expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 132.8 and squawk 4204.
Cleared for runway 2, 790.
Citation 9 Yankee Charlie, readback is correct.
Yeah, we climb out at 8 knots, a little bit faster.
Traffic in sight, 790.
Alright, another
Citation 999
fuel pump's
Yankee
coming off,
Charlie,
landing
runway
right
2,
off.
Takeoff Alpha, Delta, cross 2, cross 33.
And
5 November, Mike, your frequency change is approved. Have a good flight back.
okay, frequency change approved, 5 Mike, thanks Bill. Alright, so we'll go back to 123.9. That I'm not going to do the approach. It's burning too much bow gas. Just wanted to get a flight in today. But I will show you the landing. Get close. Talk to you in a while. Alright, I'm going to show... Alright, I'm going to show loading the visual. I'm expecting to get 3, so we'll just load the visual. It's good guidance. Approach. Stage airport. And look for the visual 3. There it is. Load approach and activate. Yes. Okay. All looks good. Go. Talk to you when we get closer. Just north of the Sandias, let's pick up the ATIS.
The International Airport ATIS Information Complex, 4520. 0010 at 6. Visibility 10. You cloud passes 5,000.
Okay, sorry about that staticky and breaking up, but we got what we needed. Over talking. Not to approach pretty quick here. Albuquerque approach for still 585, you're right.
Still 585, no Mike, Albuquerque approach.
Yeah, approach 585, you're Mike, just north of Sandy is 8,500 feet. Full stop landing international, got Pama.
585, no Mike, spot 0413.
0413, 5 Mike. On my birthday.
Still 585, no Mike, radar contact 20 miles north of Albuquerque Airport. Albuquerque altimeter 3016. Continue present heading, expect runway 3.
I expect 3, 5 Mike.
Still 5 Mike, altitude your discretion and continue navigation for left traffic, runway 3.
Alright, we're setting up for left traffic 30 nav, 5 Mike.
Let's find out my contact departure, contact tower 120.3.
24.3, 5 Mike. And Albuquerque Tower, we're still 585, Mike on extended left downwind for 3.
Cisco 585 November Mike, Albuquerque Tower 1020 at 5, runway 3, middle 1.
Middle Atlanta 3, Mike. Boy, that's clearing a long way out. Okay. The airport's right over there. And we're flying a heading of 200 right now. 210 would be parallel. And we'll wait a little bit get a little bit closer. We're losing altitude. In fact, we need to go down to 6,300, which is pattern altitude. So I'll pull back the power a little bit so get down there quicker. Check the engine instruments. All look good. And so far we've burned about 5.3 gallons of gas. Not bad. And I've got the visual approach set up for 3. Get a little closer, we'll activate. Should get a glide slope or glide path out of it. Or guidance, although just backup. We'll have the VASI. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put the landing light on, the other fuel pump. Alright, I'll go ahead and dial in 210 degrees. The super autopilot.
Albuquerque Tower, PTAB F53 is with you.
PTAB F53, Albuquerque Tower 1030 at 4. Are you landing cutter or Atlantic?
We're landing at Atlantic.
PTAB F53, landing at Atlantic will be at your own risk. Use caution.
Sounds like a helicopter.
Use caution for landing at Atlantic for 5:30.
Not seeing anybody on the traffic screen. And we're coming up on 6,300 feet. Autopilot will lock onto that. And we're a little bit further away from the airport for a pattern approach, but this will work out just fine. A little more time to get everything set up. 95 knots indicated. Okay, we're abeam the end of the runway. I'm going to take the autopilot off. Don't get nervous. Fly out just a little ways. Or we pull the power back and make our turn. Normally you pull the power back when you're abeam the end of the runway, but since we're further away than normal, I'm going to wait. Alright, pull the power back. Make our turn to base. So far looking good. Alright, we'll put in 10 degrees of flaps. We're at 78 knots. And we'll make our turn to final.
$500.
Alright, both fuel pumps are on, landing lights on. Autopilot's off, 10 degrees of flaps are in, brakes off, chokes off. And the glide path
Wind
is
check 040
coming in.
5.
Right there. Perfect. And we got 2 white, 2 red. At 65 knots. Keep it about there. But here minimum was one of these days, 5512. Alright, we'll light it up.
Minimums.
Perfect. And we're below the glide path. Back up to it. Gotta get the center line. Trim's good, not a lot of pressure on the stick. Alright, 62 knots. And we'll go ahead and pull the power. Line it up. Alright, flare, look at the end of the runway and hold it off. Very good. Goes off. Very good. Okay, that's probably it. I'll get home, edit this, post it. Thanks for coming along. See you next time.